Hi signs, these are your general collective messages for the month of December 2022. We had a solar eclipse yesterday, plus we had a new moon. This solar eclipse was in the sign of Sagittarius. But solar eclipses are basically all about, so Gemini, because you're a mutable sign, this solar eclipse will impact you a lot. So the signs that this solar eclipse will impact a lot are Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, as well as Pisces, okay, because it was in the mutable sign of Sagittarius. So therefore that, but anyhow, solar eclipses and new moons are all about new beginnings. They're all about a reset. They're all about restarting, okay. So whatever it is that you want to start afresh, use this energy right now, okay, going into the new year. Use this energy to start building again, to start fresh again, because the environmental energies or the universal energies are very, very supportive at this time, okay. All right, I'm going to get started right away. I'm going to try and keep my readings a little bit shorter than normal. So let's get started with one main theme for each sign. We'll get one thing you want to work on, and then I'll do the tarot as well, okay. So one main theme for Aquarius for December 2022. History, Jamaica Kincaid. Aquarius, for you this month I feel is going to be about reflection, is going to be about looking at ancestral history, or your lineage. Where do you come from? What is part of your DNA? What is part of your heritage or inheritance that you have got from your ancestors in terms of the personality you are, or the person who you are. So I feel like this month you're going to be reflecting a whole lot on all of those things, Aquarius, okay. Also a little bit about your past, like the past, certain things that may have happened in the past and why they happened, etc. But I feel like for you, because the card is history, I think that it's not going to be restricted only to recent past, but also to very far back, as much as you can remember about your ancestors. So all of that, okay. And I feel like that will help you to move ahead in your life, Aquarius. So ask questions wherever you need to, dig deeper wherever you need to, especially in terms of patterns within your family or within your your social structure or your environmental structure or your immediate structure, especially in terms of patterns. Ask questions, dig deeper, and that will help you a lot. Also, that might be the theme for you this month, Aquarius. Okay, let's get one theme for Gemini. The body, Sandra Cisneros. Okay, Gemini, this month I feel like the theme is going to be focused on your physical self, okay. So, and also the pleasures of your body, so pleasures of the senses, right? Just don't go overboard. So I feel like for one lot of you, this is about eating healthy, living healthy, nourishing your body with the things that actually nourish your body, and and letting go of things, toxic things that are toxic for your body, okay. And for others of you, this is going to be about wanting to indulge in too many physical pleasures, body pleasures, okay. So whether that's dressing up in a certain way, or eating certain kinds of foods, or drinking certain kind of drinks, or engaging in certain kind of practices, whatever it may be. But so for some of you that will be the focus. For the others of you, you will start taking more care of your body, okay. So see how that applies to you. I would say my suggestion would be, don't go overboard, okay. Our physical body has been given to us simply to receive, simply to be receptors to the external environment, okay. Nonetheless, it's a vehicle, okay. And when we get overly obsessed with or overly consumed with the outer, the inner, which is what really matters, that gets left behind, okay. Let me just yeah, more or less the same things, okay. All right, let's get one for Libra. Gemini, watch out for being selfish also this month, just for your pleasure, just for your sake. Don't be selfish, okay. Libra, wall. I feel this month, Libra, you may want to guard yourself. You may feel like you need to protect yourself, whether it is now from people who you know, people who you don't know, or generally you feel energetically you want to protect yourself. Also, I feel like this month you will be exploring some depths about your own self, okay? Some aspects about your own self, and that also may want you to put up boundaries. If you see in this image, there's an eye on the door. If you can see closely, there's an eye on the door. So as much as this eye is looking on the outside, so that I feel like you may want to protect yourself for this month. For some of you, you will automatically protect yourself and draw boundaries from external environments. For others of you, you're being advised to do that, okay? So make sure that you stay protected from energies that are not conducive to your growth, from people that are not conducive to your growth, Libra, this month. Okay, and as much as you're looking at the outside to ensure that you're protected, also look at the inside to ensure that that you're able to overcome and rise above any of all this if it's happening to you. Okay. I'm getting mixed messages for air signs. Aquarius might be a little bit somber for you this month. Gemini, you may be a little bit too much all over the place. Just be careful. And Libra, again, you may be in and out, and you may just be a little bit withdrawn this month. So see how that applies to each one of you. Okay, let's get one thing you want to work on actively. Okay, they're being stubborn. What's going on, Aquarius? Giving it one last shuffle, and then I'll pull. Dhumavati is what you want to work on. She is the goddess of pain. She is the goddess of transmuting loss, pain, a sense of loss into a higher state. Okay, so you want to work on that, Aquarius, this month. Any loss that you may be feeling, monetary, physical, emotional, mental, any loss that you may be feeling in the last month, know that you felt it for a reason, because maybe they were there, maybe those losses uh, had to be experienced for you to get onto your path, or for you to learn some lessons. Okay, but Dhumavati is asking you to learn how to let go. And it's beautiful that it's tied in with history, because I said there could be some patterns from your ancestors, from your lineage, that you are carrying. And it's not very easy then to break those patterns, because they've been sort of handed down to us through the generations, right? Firstly, to identify those patterns is not easy, and then once you identify them, it's very difficult to let them go. But with her, you're being asked to work on that, work on letting go of any loss, any pains, any sufferings that you may have had. Okay, and the way karma works is also very, very mysterious, because sometimes generational karma work can be at play. Okay, so for nothing that you may have actively been a part of, some things will play out in your life because it's part of generational karma. So we have to also learn how to break that in order to raise our consciousness, right? So any loss that you've experienced, Aquarius, you're being asked to take a look at that loss or that suffering or that disappointment as a learning, as a redirection to where you're truly meant to be, and let that go. Okay, all right, let's get one for Gemini. Parvati, what you want to work on? Gemini, don't be too focused on the body. Don't be too focused on external bodily pleasures, sensory pleasures. Work on purification of soul, work on purification of heart, work on purification of mind. Okay, you're being asked to work on that. All right. Uh, also work on being devoted, being an innocent. And by innocent, I don't mean naive. Please don't misunderstand the two. Okay, by innocence, I mean pure. Okay, you can be the smartest alec in town, but you could be completely innocent. Okay, so don't confuse the two. I don't mean naive. I mean innocent. Work with innocence. Be devoted to innocence. There is a childlike beauty. There's a childlike joy to experience when we are in a state of innocence, because that connects us to the divine directly. So work on that. Okay, Gemini, work on being pure of thought, pure of action, pure of word, pure of mind. Okay, let's get one for Libra. Vat, this is your element, air element. Libra, you want to work on yourself entirely, okay, because it's the air element. That's why I'm saying you want to work on yourself entirely, but primarily you want to work on your thoughts, you want to work on your breathing as well, Libra. Okay, so these walls that you're wanting to build up around you, okay, are these imaginary walls for no reason at all? Do you have substance behind wanting to build up this wall barrier towards people, Libra? Ask yourself that question. Okay, or is it just in your head? Work on that. Work on getting clear in your thoughts, work on getting clear in your manifestations, work on getting clear in your dialogue with yourself. Okay, you need to work on yourself entirely this month, Libra. This will also help you to not unnecessarily protect yourself, if at all you're doing it, if at all you're unnecessarily protecting yourself. Okay, all right, let's get started with tarot. I'm looking at your present energy. Justice, Libra, this is your card. Your energy is here now. So Justice, so balance is being restored, and this is beautiful that you guys are opening with this. So karmic justice is being done, balance is being restored, and this is your energy. And you, so I feel like for all air signs, you guys are striving towards and working towards staying in a state of balance, staying in a state of equilibrium, and that's great. Okay, let me get a clarifier for that. 2, 3 fell out. Wow. I'll read all 3. So under Justice, you got 3 cards. 6 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and Wheel of Fortune. So some aspects from the past, for because of which you may have had to put up your guards, or you may have had to feel nervous, or you may have been made to feel nervous or made to feel anxious. You know, that wheel is turning with Justice. That wheel is turning now. Okay, so that balance is going to come back in. All right, so you don't have to fight anymore, air signs. You don't have to put up a fight anymore, or be in guard mode anymore. Okay, although this is your energy, what I'm telling you, the feeling I'm getting, the messages that I'm getting as I'm reading this is that the wheel has already started turning. So what needs to come to fruition will come to fruition. Okay, that it's set in motion. The outcomes, or the whatever needs to happen, that has already been set in motion. Okay, so you keep your state balanced, you keep your energy clear, you keep your energy in a state of equilibrium. Okay, let's see what blessings you will have. The Fool, what a beautiful blessing to get. This is a beautiful blessing to get. New beginnings, new things coming for you guys, air signs. Beautiful energy, lovely. When you are presented with something that resonates with your soul, air signs, especially in this month, please take that leap. Okay, let me get a clarifier. Two wands. What did I say? When you're presented with an opportunity, please take that leap. Blessings are beautiful when you are presented with it. Please remember this. When you are presented with an opportunity this month, air signs, if you are, and if it resonates with your soul, please take that leap. You are fully supported. You're fully blessed. Okay, let me look at one thing you might struggle with this month. Three of Wands. Okay, not being able to go, not being able to be in go mode, not being able to move ahead. That is something you might struggle with. So for whatever this, and your present energy is a little bit heavy, air signs, I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit heavy, but so if you find that you're not sure how to move ahead, you're not sure whether you should or how you could move ahead, just go back to your individual themes. You'll get answers over there. Go back especially to things that you need to work on. You'll get answers over there. Okay, and also keep reflecting for what resonates with you at a soul level. That's your cue to move ahead. That's your cue to start moving ahead. If you find it difficult to move ahead, practice taking small steps. Okay, but do not stagnate. Take a half step, and that is still movement. Okay, but you have to keep moving ahead. All right, let me get a clarifier for the three wands. Air signs, you guys are behaving a little stubborn today. All of you. Four of Wands. Three of Wands, Four of Wands. There you go. Movement forward. Something you will struggle with, air signs, this month. Okay. Look, if you are not able to take a step forward, please remember you'll be stuck in the same place. So if that's okay with you, then that's fine. If that's not okay with you, then you've got to find a way to make that movement forward. Okay, because I see that as your main struggle. And these are small cards. They're not major arcana cards. They're minor cards. So there's really nothing too heavy of a struggle, I would say. If you work on your individual themes and you work on what you need to work on, I think that should get taken care of by itself. All right, so you'll find the way will come to you. Okay, let's look at one gods and goddesses blessing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the golden avatar. That's your blessing for this month. Compassionate nature, love of God and humanity, munificence, charity and service, perfection in the chanting of God's name. Beautiful blessing to have. Nothing to worry about, your signs. Just theme wise, there might be a little bit of work that you might have to do, but other than that, I feel like you have the wheel has been set, so things will happen as they're supposed to happen. So don't worry too much. All right, so I hope that this helped you guys. Air signs, that is Aquarius, Gemini, as well as Libra. And I will see you guys next year. You have a great rest of December. Happy New Year and a very happy Christmas.